welcome to our first video.
And in today's video, we're just gonna cover a few questions that was on her Instagram. People want to know.
Just did a poll on Instagram, so we just gonna answer those questions.
Yeah, a lot of those questions. People seem like they was trying to start arguments.
It was only like one question. Alright, well, let's get.
I wanted to see smoke.
But you don't want none, so. Cause you know I'll be too. Oh, you already know that. Or you didn't want to hear none of that.
I don't know this.
Well, okay. Well, let's get into the video. Alright, first question. How'd y'all meet? How we meet?
You started off.
And me?
Well, to answer the first one, we initially met at elementary school. Both went to Ocean View Elementary after I had came from Young Spot Elementary. And then...
But you know,
and then middle school come up.
We tried out, well, I tried out for track. You did it all through middle school?
Yeah, I was already on the track team.
So 8th grade, I tried out for track with my best friend. I was about to quit, but you know, I saw some cute little boy that was there, and I was like, I gotta keep going to practice. But you know, I guess it paid off in the end. I guess it paid off.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyways, but yeah, we met at track in middle school. We ran track all throughout high school, and we stopped because college track just. Any questions?
Second question is, are y'all doing pranks? Honestly, I don't like pranks. I don't fuck with pranks, but if it's more of me doing pranks on her, then yeah. Other way around.
I can't do pranks on you.
No problem.
You can do pranks on me, but I can't do it on him. How that work?
Cause them just gonna be funny.
But they gonna be funny to you when you doing me though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's gonna be the same, vice versa. So maybe we ain't gonna say yes or no. We just gonna
your
say
pranks it's gonna probably happen. Who approached who? That's an easy question. I'm gonna let you answer though.
It was me. I approached him.
So who approached who? I approached her by initially, you know, it was on Facebook and all that type of stuff was big. It's only hood niggas and old heads on Facebook now. But back when everybody was on Facebook, I sent her a message just saying like, hey, and trying to joke with her. Yeah, how long have y'all been together? Since we were 14, we're currently now both 21.
6 years.
So we going on 7 years. May.
See.
How do y'all make a healthy relationship last so long?
These serious questions. Okay. Make a healthy relationship last.
Staying consistent.
Yeah.
I hate inconsistent people.
Communicate. Make sure y'all understand each other.
Stay consistent.
Loyalness.
Consistency. Niggas don't be solid. That's all. It's one thing you gotta do. Just stay consistent. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Like if you start off as a good person, remain a good person.
Trust each other.
Trust each other. What's the hardest part about being a college couple?
Not being in the same room.
Yeah.
I would say like low key, that's literally the hardest part. Like honestly,
it's just that walking distance because our buildings on two different sides of campus.
Yeah.
That walk is okay.
Gotta bring that spinning night bag, you know. Gotta do spinning.
Other than that, it's not hard at all. I think people make it a lot harder than it really is. What's y'all favorite thing to do together?
Eat.
So that's her favorite thing for us to do together. It's like
What's your favorite thing?
I like eating. You know, food be kind of expensive. You know, you trying to treat your queen every day, but your queen eat like a king.
What? I don't even. Name one time.
Nigga got a 10-piece wing combo. We both got 10-piece wing combos, bro. I was like, nigga, we not the same size. You can't be
I can't eat a 10-piece.
Oh, Lord. Eating together. And another thing about eating together, I be looking like a little kid in front of my parents, smacking the plate. Niggas looking at me like, damn, why you love? No, nigga, it's not as hungry. But so my favorite thing for us to do together is kind of, I like to chill. I like to kind of just sit and soak up the moment. So chilling. Like from what y'all seen personally, why don't a lot of college relationships work? Because they're inconsistent. A lot of people tend to be more selfish in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, you kind of have to be willing to sacrifice a lot of things, and that's whether going out with friends, going out to parties. You got to be willing to sacrifice those things, and if you're not ready for that, I say stay out of a relationship and stop like bringing people along so they can fall with you. That shit is stupid.
Yeah.
So you start this one, man. So do you believe you know everything there is to know about each other?
No.
Yeah, I would say no too.
Because like every day we just learn something new about each other. Like, I don't know. There's something to learn about each other every day, basically.
Yeah, and I can really agree with that because really like up front, you're not gonna ever really know everything about somebody. People change every day. There's certain things that people are not necessarily just gonna open up and talk about. It's kind of like you have to go through the motions, and eventually you'll learn those things. Like, I don't know, being with somebody is like a book. Like, the further you get in that motherfucker, the better it get. So stick with your peoples. So what did y'all do for y'all's first date?
We just talked about this the other day. It's really crazy.
Yeah, we honestly, it's so many memories that pop up, but neither one of us can verify which one was the first date. But
we think our first moment out to.
I know our first moment.
Okay, what was it?
We was at your mom. I mean, it was the first date technically, cause we was broke. We ain't had no money. So first date was basically, I had went to meet her mom. I'm a little nigga, so I'm all quiet and stuff. But I went to meet her mom, and we chilled in the park near the house.
Oh yeah.
That was our first date. It's a little party. I'm glad she won't expect me to have no money, cause I damn sure ain't have no money. Got a little bit now, but.
Shut up.
Okay, so what are some signs of a toxic relationship?
One partner wanting to control the other's every move.
I would say not necessarily being untruthful. Matter of fact, now you know what? I'm gonna spin it back around. Being inconsistent. It's bullshit.
I guess
Stop
that's the giveaway
Get
word
help.
today.
Yeah, inconsistency is.
It ain't nothing good at. No.
Yeah, like be consistent. If you don't take anything from this video, be consistent.
Be consistent.
Please do, cause some of y'all niggas. Okay. Would you consider y'all relationship love at first sight, or did it take a while? Start.
Mm-hmm.
Let me start.
Yeah, you go ahead.
So, what I consider love at first sight, you could say that, but I mean, like I said, we were young. Like my mama raised a good dude, so of course when I initially wanted to date her, it was with attention toward it to be a long-term relationship. But at that age, I was also a realist, so I wasn't really expecting much of it. So you could say it was love at first sight, but I didn't really, it didn't really hit me until I got because we started dating in 2013. I say around 2016, 17 is when it really hit me, and I was like, yeah, I for sure love this girl. Like I said, you might think that's a long time, but we were young, and we were still growing up, still experiencing new things. We grown up together, like from middle school to college. So it wasn't necessarily love at first sight, but it's the closest thing I've seen to it. So yeah, somebody trying to start something. Who wears the pants?
Me.
Actions speak louder than words. So I'm gonna leave it there. So how do y'all stay positive through doubts from others? You want me to start? Or?
You can start off.
So how do we stay positive from doubts from others? So like I said earlier, at a young age, I was ahead of my time at a young age. Like I could think about situations a lot differently, and I kind of perceive people based off of their actions. So like you couldn't necessarily come up to me and tell me that we were too young to love. Like every time somebody tried to give me any type of advice, I considered your character. I always thought about your actions. Does it line up? Are you the type of person that I want to end up being with the advice that you give me? And 90% of the times, no, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be in the type of relationship you're in. So there's not a damn thing you could tell me about mine. So just really staying solid and staying true to your own beliefs and really starting to analyze the advice that people give you, analyze the people giving you that advice. I'm telling you, go a long way, because niggas be out here giving other niggas relationship advice, but they both be single.
And all they do is get in toxic relationships.
Okay.
What's y'all most memorable memory of each other? Stop.
Shit, you gotta have
I
a
think-
memorable memory.
I think one for me is when we went to the South Hill.
I knew it. I'm looking at you. I'm like, bro. I was like, bro. I know she not motivated.
I'm sorry, babe.
I knew it.
I'm sorry. So, anyways, so we went to South Hill's little city fair thing, county
She
fair,
is from South
whatever.
Hill. It's a country place.
Some
It's a
people
different
know,
place.
some people don't, but you know. So yeah, went with my cousin and my grandparents and stuff. So, they have like, you know, little rides that just be moving in circles and just all that stuff. But anyways, so we got on one of those rides. And that's actually our first ride we've been on together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I love roller coasters.
I don't have any experience being on roller coasters. I got on it because I love her.
Ooh, so we get up there. Mind you, it's country, so not a lot of people are there. So we low key there on the ride by ourselves, except this one other girl, which was hilarious. So we get on the ride.
Hold on, before you even continue that, the girl that she's talking about, the random girl we met, passed out on the ride.
3 times.
Let's start there.
3 times.
So and before I'm gonna describe the ride too.
Okay.
It was a big, like, she gonna try to downplay, make the ride seem like it was a small little swing thing.
I'll
No,
insert a video.
bruh, we was up about like 800,000 feet or something like that. And it was spinning and moving and flying at fast speeds, bruh. And I don't do roller coasters.
It was really fun. So the ride start or whatever, and he just like, oh Lord, like I'm like, babe, it's okay. I'm over there excited, like woo. And then so you know it starts spinning. It starts spinning first. So I'm enjoying myself. Then that jump kicked up, like it's still spinning while it's going like this or whatever. And all I heard is. And I looked over and this nigga passed out. And I'm like, he just holding on to the thing like this. And he just. Yeah, that has to be one of the most memorable.
So the saddest part about that is right before we got on that ride, we was on another ride, and I literally looked in the camera and I was like, I'm about to die. Swear to God.
I'm going to insert that one.
About to die.
What's yours?
Nigga, that.
Oh, is that one? That one too? Okay.
Yes.
But yeah, that night was hilarious, y'all.
That's
So, next question. How do y'all make each other better? Ooh. You first.
So we make each other better basically by challenging each other and holding each other accountable. Like, we don't let each other settle for anything less. Despite how bad the situation may seem, is always like, where as long as you got me, you can't stop moving type of thing. Yeah, comfortable.
Okay, what made y'all want to start a YouTube? Who influenced y'all? Basically our friends. Some of my family members were just like, y'all need to do YouTube. Why haven't y'all started a YouTube yet? Who influenced us? Us.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like cameras. I don't like taking pictures, videos. I don't like hearing myself talk through videos. But she want to do it. So, like I said, you got to sacrifice.
What's the saying? Happy wife?
Happy life. Is college hard? College is as hard as you want it to be.
Yeah.
It can be slight depending on how much effort you put in, and also depending on how much other responsibility you want to add on. I would say if you have the chance to go to college, please do. It's fun, like she said. It's fun in its own way. You have some days where you just don't want to do this shit, but I have more fun days than I have those days. Say
just main thing, time management. Like
time management, bro.
It's gonna save your life. Get a planner. A good planner. And don't be like me freshman year, get the planner, only do like 1-2 weeks and then just leave it in your room. Mm-hmm. So like get the planner, follow through with it. A good thing to do is like once you get all your classes straight, like your solidified schedule, go through them syllabus or syllabi is the plural word.
It's syllabuses.
Nah, I'm not an English major, so English. So you go through them syllabus and you write down like all the due dates. You even write down what you're gonna do, what that class is about that day, whatever. It's gonna help you out, trust me. So basically that's it. So that's all the questions. So like, subscribe. I think that's it.
Comment, right?
Comment.
Niggas got a comment too.
And comment, First video. I know it ain't too much because, we just wanted to get it out the way, to be honest. But, yeah. Thanks for watching.